All right, so welcome back to Provisional Survival Concepts. Again, some of the things I wanted to talk about are going to be mental mindset and how you carry yourself when you're carrying a concealed weapon. A lot of people have the misconception that simply carrying a concealed weapon is all they need to do. They don't have any type of training mentally for what may occur in a situation such as a shooting or a defensive situation where you have to draw your weapon and not shoot. There's aspects you need to understand, such as what you do in the event of a shooting. Dial 911, stay close by to the scene. Then there's other things you should do in the event of contact, such as contact your issuing official. Do you have the mental mindset and capability if you do shoot someone? Can you render first aid? Even though they may have been accosting you or they've tried to rob you, it's the situation such as, you know, you get in a defensive situation and you shoot someone, you can still render aid if you deem that it's necessary. You're not required to, but those are some of the things you should think of. Also, in the case of getting in a shooting, if you shoot someone and you miss your target and hit a backstop or someone behind them, being able to render aid or provide assistance to that individual. Not only is it just the mental aspect of CCW, but there's a lot of physical aspects of CCW. One thing that I think that people don't seem to take into consideration is physical fitness, right? Physical fitness is a key part in being able to defend yourself. If you're so overweight or you have severe injuries, you need to be able to defend yourself in the best way possible. So in the situation, let's say that you can't run or you can't flee a scene, you need to be able to draw your weapon out quickly because you don't have the ability to move off center. You don't have the ability to back away from the individual. These are things you should think of in case with your while carrying a CCW. Also, there seems to be a misconception that you're required to assist or required to defend yourself in non-life-threatening situations. In the situation, let's say, where someone holds you up at gunpoint for your wallet, what do? Simple. You give them your wallet. You cannot beat a drawn gun. It's a known fact. Criminals always have the upper hand because they're initiating the contact. They're initiating the assault against you. So they already know what's coming. You don't. So with that in mind, it's up to you to be cognizant of what you should do in situations. If it's a simple give up your wallet, give up your car, give them up. You have insurance. You can cancel your cards. If it comes to the case of giving up your car and your children are in it, now it's a life or death situation for both of you. Because personally, I will not even remotely entertain the idea of trying to negotiate my children out of a car. So with that being said, along with filling out the application for your CCW or simply carrying a weapon if you live in a free state, you need to realize that there's a lot more that go into carrying the firearm than just carrying the firearm. All right? You can have your gun. All right? You have a good holster, a good belt. You have a backup weapon. All right? There's a lot of things that go into CCW and EDC. So with that being said, you should look at your personal situation and then mitigate the circumstances surrounding it. So if there's a case where you need to go someplace late at night, but it's an unsafe area, why not call a friend and go with you? If you don't have to go late at night, why not wait and do it to the next day? Midday, a lot less chance of being robbed or assaulted on the street than 11:30 at night on the dark side of a Walmart. With that being said, we'll be covering a lot more topics here. CCW, EDC, equipment, what you should and shouldn't do, how to carry yourself, not just your equipment. All right? One of the big things you should pay attention to is the use of your cell phone. If you're using your cell phone, are you aware of your situation and surroundings? I ride a motorcycle. I see into people's cars as I drive by. I've seen things, people using their cell phones, eating cereal, reading a book. I've seen people do things that probably aren't even legal. So are they aware of their situation? Probably not. The person who's texting while they're walking down the hallway? Not aware. Eyes down, you can't see anything. You should always be aware of your situation. If you notice, I keep looking off screen because there's stuff happening behind you. That's just some of the things you should be doing all the time. There's no reason to not be aware of your situation and surroundings. You would be aware if you were walking through, let's say, a amusement park and you saw a $20 bill, then you would start paying attention for other $20 bills or other money somebody may have dropped. So what's different between picking up a couple of dollars you find on the ground and your personal safety or safety of your loved ones? So thank you for watching Provisional Survival Concepts. Subscribe, stay tuned. We'll be covering a lot more topics here in the future. Thank you.